What up, guys? It's your girl ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Black Sails. And if you're enjoying this reaction series or anything else I got on my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here. You're here. Let's be here together. So, last time on Black Sails, we got introduced to Teach? I can't remember if they actually said his name. I can't remember if they actually said his name, but I remember him as Teach. So we got introduced to Teach. We know Teach knows Vane, and I'm thinking that he might have been like on his crew at one point. And we got to see a brand new Flint who does not give a fuck about anyone's feelings. Miranda's dead. So yeah, so that's where he is. He is pretty much going around from colony to colony, especially with people who have hung pirates or have committed some kind of crime against pirates, to tell them what the fuck for, and bitch, I told you not to do that, and stop it. And you're gonna see me scratch a lot because I have really horrible allergies. And I need to take a pill, but I don't want to take a pill because I just woke up because the pills put me to sleep. But so we saw that. We got to see how Silver was looking really delicious and stuff, even though he should not be on his leg because it's such a new, I don't want to say injury, but it's a new wound, maybe open wound, fresh wound, and him putting the pressure on his nub. Ooh, and it just looks so painful. And they keep telling him to get off of it, but if he doesn't get off of it, they're gonna have to cut more of it off. So we'll see what he does with that. We also found out that Flint, Jack, Vane, and Max came to a deal about the gold because Flint was going to fuck it up for a real one. And since Vane and Flint are friends, or were friends then, he went ahead and made a deal like, this is what you're gonna do. And Jack was like, well, we're gonna have them build up the fort because that's where the gold is. However, he is not doing that because he has all this money, and people are like, well, I don't want to work for that. And so he doubles and triples the price. And he's like, well, I work when I want to work. However, he didn't tell Vane that he was procuring a ship full of slaves to do the work. And you know how Vane feels about slavery. He don't fuck with that. He don't get down with the get down because he was one. So he don't play that. And Jack was like, well, we need somebody to do the work. And I was like, why didn't he just pay them? Whatever the guys refused, pay the workers that, and then they're not slaves anymore. How about that? You see how easy that is? Wow, that's really easy. Problem solved. I swear to Bob. I swear to Bob. His problem is just stupid because he's making it stupid. But let's see what else is going on. Max doesn't trust Jack to do the job anymore. And she wants to take the gold out of the fort, but in order for her to do that, to put it someplace else, she has to probably melt it down into a different form, but they didn't say melt it down into what. And let's see what else is going on. Eleanor is coming back to Nassau with Woods Roger. What's his name? Woods Roger? I don't know. I every time I hear Roger, I think about the sausage, Roger Woods. And so when he said Wood Rogers, I think that's what he said. It reminds me of the sausage. So yeah, so that's what's going on now, and I can't wait to jump back into season 3 episode 2 of Black Sails. Yay! I'm telling you, this Flint right here is delicious. Is he dreaming, or he would have to be because he has on a white shirt? He usually wears his captain jacket. She is everywhere this season. It's only been 1 episode. What? I was trying to read her lips. It's something you have. Go back. Go back. Was that the death thing?
Captain. You'll see to leading the men in the rig when the time comes, yes? Yeah.
I swear.
I'll pull more hands from below. We need all the strength we can muster.
Why doesn't Horner Gold just go away? Oh, look at Silver. Sorry. As I scratch. Jesus Christ. Everything itches.
I
understand why they would rather do battle with that storm than even consider surrendering to Hornigold.
But you? Are you trying to tell him why?
But he had me there too. He had me there.
Are you mad? He's mad.
And that is not supposed to happen.
You believed in him, didn't you? Oh, that Eleanor. I was confused.
May I help you? The governor requests your presence on the quarterdeck.
Oh, you see me looking like...
Dress.
Bitch?
The only difference between you and the ladies I have served in the past is... their families have better lawyers. Let's not keep the governor waiting.
I kind of like her.
The amount of energy it took to persuade my investors to fund this, it's hard to properly convey. This fleet, every ship at sea, every man contracted, every penny lent. I am personally answerable for all of it.
Uh-huh.
I'm impressed.
The moment I believe you are no longer necessary to this endeavor, you go on that ship turns back for London, and soon thereafter you swing over Wapping.
Except that you can't actually do any of those things.
No? Why?
Because you don't know that Samuel Wayne has never once paid for a drink. Because you don't know that the Boyd brothers can't be in the presence of anyone from Captain Moulton's crew. Because you don't know which of the street merchants is in the pocket of the brothel madam. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But I do.
I need to know everything you know of Nassau. If you withhold, if you manipulate...
Well, things change.
You die.
Lost it as in I had it in a sack and I put it down, and when I came back to pick it up, it weren't where I put it. Lost.
What?
Would you like me to... Thank you. But as your quartermaster, and as your friend, I feel duty-bound to suggest that you reconsider withdrawing sums this large without a better plan for keeping it once it's withdrawn. Yeah?
Can I have my 500 pieces?
Good.
Of 8.
Now, is there a lesser amount you might want to begin with for today?
500 pieces.
500 pieces, why not?
I need a new sack as well.
Obviously.
Yes.
This bro was like, yeah, I need 500 pieces of 8.
You cannot truly believe that is possible. You know as well as I do that so long as that gold is sitting in the belly of that fort, we are doubly exposed. Losing the fort guarantees the loss of the gold.
Excuse me, what are you suggesting?
Moving it.
That we exchange it. If NASA falls, we will have something to set aside to ensure our futures.
Our who?
Mine. And Anne's.
Lovely. Good old Jack gets buried beneath a pile of rubble while you two begin a well-funded life of leisure.
I didn't say that.
It's bad enough the only time I get to see her is when she comes here to relay something that you're displeased with. Now we're just accepting that if forced to choose between a long future with you and a short one with me.
She mad as hell. Look at her lips.
She'll even
The little lips.
consider the latter.
Of course she would choose you.
The fort is going to fall.
I like how she's thinking the big
Tomorrow.
picture.
Next week, someday.
It will pain her to leave me behind.
But she will leave your ass.
Without you, there is no her.
She explained that to Jack. The fact is...
I am here in part to secure my own
Exactly.
future. I will not
Nah,
apologize
bruh. She's like, I need
for
to
that.
get these ducks in a row now.
That is not why I'm asking you to cooperate with me. Let us make sure her future at least is secure.
If she can exchange at least half of it, it would be helpful. So that they can put it somewhere. Shit! Oh my gosh. It looks like that ship is going to tip the fuck over. Oh shit, bitch. That's a lot of fucking water.
don't need to be doing this. I can finish it.
I'm useless to him up top. Gotta do my part somehow.
Sir, can you at least take the fucking thing off?
What part of let us take care of you did you not understand? If it wasn't for you, we'd all be planted at the bottom of the Charlestown Bay. We got a debt for that. It ain't right not to let us pay it.
He needs to sit the fuck down.
All the shit we've been through the last few months.
Sir, please sit the fuck down.
Do you want to know what the most terrifying?
That you need to sit the fuck down.
We'll take care of you.
How do you get the water out? You just dump it up top because it's... I mean... How? This is not for me. Is Hornigo still following? Because I can't tell. Yes? No? Maybe?
Stop! He's bound up by the mast! He's not coming down!
Bruh, I can't. This is anxiety. I can't! Yeah, can we please just stay out of the sea?
Eventually, I felt it was time I stepped in.
How old were you at this point?
I was 17.
How does one persuade an island full of thieves and murderers to respect the authority of a 17-year-old girl?
I identified the one they were most afraid of, and I threw him off the island.
What was his name?
His name was Edward Teach.
Oh.
You're getting all of this, yes?
Eventually, I isolated him from all of his former allies
Ooh.
until it was just him and his protege, a young captain he had groomed in his image, trained as a peerless fighter. Had they stayed together, they might have resisted me. After that, my credibility with the crews on the beach was in good order.
And the protege, what was his name?
Charles Vane.
His name was Charles Vane.
I need very specific answers to the following questions.
Ask me what you want to ask me.
Charles Vane sided with you.
The power of the pussy.
Yes.
Pussy.
Betrayed his mentor. Betrayed
Yes.
Edward Teach.
Yes, for the folds. Absolutely. For the
Yes.
folds.
You were.
I was fucking him.
There you go. See? There you go.
Why did you bring me here? You know these men's names, you know the things they have done. But I know them. I know Flint is dangerous, but he can be reasoned with.
Vane cannot.
I know Rackham is devious, but all he cares about is his legacy. Because I have history with Charles Vane, I know him most of all. I'm all too aware what he is capable of destroying when he sets his mind on it. The Lord Governor Ashe underestimated him, and Charlestown burned. What is it you would like to have him take from you?
Ready, set?
Why in God's name would I trust you?
Because you have no choice, bruh. I like Charles. Look at his sexiness. Jesus.
I understand why you are here. And I understand why this troubles you. But they do not understand. When you try to get this done as quickly as possible,
They look at
perhaps it would be better if all our roles were more clearly defined.
Sir.
To avoid unnecessary and uncomfortable confusion.
Are you paying them, dog? But can he keep swinging? Because he was delicious. Just telling you. Where's Teach? You gonna throw something? I thought Teach was looking for him. Did you find him?
Man puts a dead thing in the ground. He expects it to stay there. But you did it all. For a girl.
You're so close.
Good to see you, old friend. And then, I meet wife number 9.
Jeez.
To my surprise, I stop thinking about NASA. The smell goes away. And then news comes across my door. And there are no more Guthries in NASA. One dead, the other in chains.
I like how people don't seem to get the rest of the news.
It's time I returned.
They're both dead.
Really?